What is up, you guys? This is Donna and coming up with another unboxing video. Gen 5 Glock 45. And let's go ahead and open the case to see what we got in there. So this is brand new. I just picked it up today. So this is how it comes from the factory. Here's the gun itself. It's got magazine, which is empty. And check the chamber. No round in the chamber either. So 17 round magazine, and you get 3 of these inside the case. So, and you do get this speed loader too. So it's also Glock official speed loader. I'm not going to be really using that. And it does come with extra back straps, large and small. And then you also get your traditional lock, all the paperwork. And on this side, you do get this cleaning rod. And I believe this is it. So, like I said, I just picked it up. So this is all it came with. This is my own personal purchase. It's not, loaned by anyone for review. This is my personal gun. Here's the handgun itself. Here are the sights. So traditional U-shape rear sight and dot up front, single dot. Pretty typical Glock sight. And these are all plastic, both front and rear sights. Here's the other side. The grip, good checkering here. Not too aggressive, but at the same time not too soft. So you do get a good, decent grip. And there you go. So I still got this tag. I need to remove this. 19 slide and 17 grip frame. It's a combination of Glock 17 and 19. So 19 slide, 17 grip. So not as big as a 17, but at the same time, grip is actually not too short as a Glock 19. So I think this is a perfect setup, at least to me. Picked this one up. One of my local gun shops actually had it in stock for quite some time, and they were able to offer me a good deal on this. So I went ahead and picked it up today. It's brand new. So there you have it. Let's check the trigger. If you guys know anything about Glocks, so this is basically your safety right here. So unless you're specifically pressing this blade right here, the one's kind of sticking out in the middle, gun actually won't go discharge. So you won't be able to press it unless you deliberately press on this blade in the middle. So that's basically your safety. There's a take up, hitting the wall. There's a break. Let me show you guys the reset. It's got a little long reset. There you go. And there's the wall again. So not too bad. Typical Glock trigger. I really like this actually grip and overall, how it actually sits on my hand. Basically, it's very proportional in my opinion. Very well balanced compared to 19 or 17. I do have my Lyman trigger gauge, so let me pull that out, and then let's test the trigger. And let's go ahead and test that out. £5, 5.14. Let's try it again. Yeah, this sounds about right. So it's 413.5. So let's try one more time to get the average. 5.4. It does feel like it's around like between 4.5 and 5. It's not super light compared to something like Canik, I guess I would say. It's one of my favorite brands when it comes to polymer frame handguns, and Canik triggers are notoriously known actually to be much lighter compared to Glocks. I do, for some reason, really like this Glock 45. I mean, it just, like I said, it just feels so right on my hand. It is okay. I mean, I already shot from this model before, so I know how it actually performs at the range. Although this is brand new, so I haven't even loaded the magazines yet. I literally just brought it home and start doing this unboxing review, so you guys can actually go ahead and see with me as I open it. So anyway, this is it. Quick and short unboxing video. Glock 45. Very nice handgun actually. I mean, like I said, very proportional weight wise. Once you load up the magazine, the weight balance is going to be very proportional. Slide is obviously the heaviest part of this whole gun, but once you load up that 17 round magazine, it's going to balance its weight. You do get this one rail here, so if you want to mount like a flashlight or something, you can do that. But that's about it. You don't get any cutoffs up here for mounting any optics or anything like that. So for that, you might have to go with aftermarket solution. Out of the box, you do get this rail at least, so you can put any flashlights and whatnot. Let me show you guys how to take down the Glock. So you do get these kind of like a notch here, one on each side. So here's another one. So what you do is that you pull this, so you kind of pull the slide a little bit back to kind of loosen the tension. So the way I do is that I pull it back a little bit and hold it with my thumb, and then pull these levers down on both sides with your thumb and your index finger, and let the slide go, and then just pull the trigger. Boom, that's how it comes out. And on the frame, it does have the teeth, if you want to call it that way, these rails right here. This is what actually basically holds the whole slide. So you get two up front and two at the back. And otherwise, this is it. This is your frame. This is Glock 17 frame. And it's plastic, it's polymer, super light. And here's your slide. This is a 19 slide. And here's your spring, recoil spring. Take that one out. And here's your barrel. And there you go. Nice rifling. It's all clean inside. Very good machining actually. No any scratch, and like a machining marks or anything like that. Super nicely done. And to put it back, you just do the exact same in the opposite way. So you just put your barrel first. Push it back. And then you put your recoil spring. There you go. Make sure it sits right. Otherwise, it won't go in on your on your frame. And you just align these teeth into this inside these rails. So there you go. Let me do it this way. There you go. And do the same thing, and you just rock the slide. Just rack it and let it go, and just test it out, make sure everything is right. So you just pull the trigger, and while you're holding the trigger, you pull it one more time, and once you hear that click reset, that means it's all good to go. So there you go. That's how you disassemble and reassemble your Glock 45. I'm pretty sure it's the same concept with other Glock models too, but that's basically how you do it. And for the most part, a lot of the actually polymer frame handguns pretty much work the same way. Most of them, I'm not going to say all, but most of them actually, the takedown procedure is about the same. Let's talk about the serrations. So serrations on the Glock, as you can see, very pronounced, quite large, because slide itself is actually pretty large. So very good for like a, grabbing the slide. So good for grips, and you do get these up front as well, so for like a press check and whatnot, and easy to grab. So the upside of having a large slide is, of course, makes it easy to actually rack the slide to pull, to charge it. But the downside is that the bore axis sits so high up, it's it kind of slightly affects to its accuracy. I'm not gonna say it's not accurate at all. It is pretty accurate for the most part, but when you compare it to something like CZ, CZ75 or CZ type, guns, they do have those low bore axis, so slide kind of sits inside the frame, which reduce the recoil, and consequently you actually get a much better follow-up shots. Whereas with this, recoil is a little more pronounced because of slide being, having such a high bore axis. But otherwise, very great, quite reliable actually handgun. My previous Glock 45 never had any malfunctions, so I was pretty pleased with it. But otherwise, this is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please consider supporting my channel by subscribing and giving a thumbs up, and leave comments or questions in the comment section below. If I miss anything, please feel free to correct me or ask any questions. I'll do my best to get back with you guys as soon as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in future videos. Stay safe and have a wonderful day. Thank you.